Today we are going to do a few exercises to improve your English. Let's enrich our word store. Substitute suitable words for the underlined ones and then use them in sentences of your own as shown in the example. We are given an example, magnificent eucalyptus. The underlined word is eucalyptus and we have to substitute it with suitable word, magnificent palaces. In Kathmandu, I saw some magnificent palaces. The gentle rain. We have to substitute rain. Now pause the video and try it yourself. The gentle rain. I am going to substitute rain with breeze. The gentle breeze. Now it's time to make a sentence. We enjoyed a walk on the beach cooled by the gentle breeze. Neat holes. Neat rows. The farmer planted the corn in neat rows. Icy air. Icy water. I quickly pulled my hand out of the freezing icy water. Snowy beds. Snowy mountains. The climbers prepared for their expedition up the snowy mountains. Gigantic beanstalk. Gigantic building. The children stared in awe at the gigantic building in the city center. Angry smoke. If you are paying attention, then answer this one in the comments. Pick the odd word out and say why it is the odd word. Fingers, doctor, nostrils, heart. Doctor is the odd word. The other three words denote parts of the body. Earth, Saturn, Mars, stars. Stars is the odd word. The other three words are names of planets. Slight, body, slim, thin. Body is the odd word. The other three words are adjectives meaning physically small or narrow. Oxygen, trees, foliage, vegetation. Oxygen is the odd word. The other three words denote plants or plant life. Seeds, sprouts, shovel, saplings. Shovel is the odd word. The other three words are stages of plant growth while the shovel is a tool. Now it's time for the third exercise. Add only one letter to the italicized words and answer these questions. This is a fun one. Example, how does ice become a cereal? By adding R to ice, rice. How does soul describe a state of matter? By adding I in between soul and D, SOLID, solid. How does black becomes a color? By adding L before A, BLACK, black. How does month become a period of time? By adding N after O, MONTH, month. How does spout become a bird? I'll give you a hint by adding R. Where will we add R? SPROUT, sprout. How does planting become sowing? Do you know what is sowing? It's putting seeds in the ground. By adding L after P, PLANTING, planting. Now let's use the dictionary. We are given three exercises. In exercise A, we are asked to find out the meanings of the phrasal verbs in the remaining sentences. In exercise 2, we are asked to look up the dictionary entry under age and list 4 different phrasal verbs. In exercise 3, we are asked to consult the dictionary and list 4 different phrasal verbs, each beginning with put, set, and get. Now it's time for you to pause the video and try it yourself. Let's continue. Study these sentences. We take in oxygen when we breathe. He took out seeds from his bag and put them in the holes. Raj has taken after his father. He is a successful lawyer. In spite of the thick fog, the aeroplane took off on time. The italicized words are formed by adding an adverb particle to a verb. They are phrasal verbs, and the two words together convey the meaning. For example, in sentence 1, take in means inhale. In sentence 2, he took out seeds from his bag and put them in the holes. Here, took out means to remove something from a place. Example, extracted the seeds. In sentence 3, Raj has taken after his father. He is a successful lawyer. Here, taken after means to resemble a parent or older relative in appearance or character. In sentence 4, in spite of the thick fog, the aeroplane took off on time. Here, took off means to leave the ground and begin to fly. It is used for aircraft. Let's do exercise B. In exercise 2, we are asked to look up the dictionary entry under age and list 4 different phrasal verbs. The 4 different phrasal verbs that I've looked up are take back, it means to return something; take down, it means to write something down; take over, it means to assume control of something; take up, it means to begin a new hobby or activity. Pause the video again and make sentences using these phrasal verbs. Now let's do exercise C. The phrasal verbs beginning with put are put off, it means to postpone. Put on, it means to wear clothing. Put out, to extinguish a fire. And put up with, it means to tolerate. The phrasal verbs beginning with set are set up, it means to establish or assemble. Set off, it means to begin a journey. Set aside, it means to save for a special purpose. And set in, it means to begin and seem likely to continue. Example, winter has set in. To improve your vocabulary, practice using these phrasal verbs in sentences.